Now on Bounce, 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. Boy, I tell you what, the Super Bowl is coming this Sunday. We've got to eat. What is it about the Super Bowl and eating? Chef Brian Mottola from E2 Emerald's Eatery in Uptown Charlotte is here. And Brian, of course, Brian, one of the best in town, if not anywhere at all. We're just delighted you can be with us this morning,
Thank
Brian.
you very much.
Well, you got to be good. You know, you got to be good.
Anyway, you got to get better every day.
You're doing something here kind of interesting. A lot of people thinking chicken wings, but this isn't chicken wings.
This isn't chicken wings. We attack it like it's a chicken wing. You can eat it like a chicken wing, but we're disguising it when you're using duck.
Duck, and duck has a little bit different flavor than chicken.
A little bit different flavor. The duck wing itself isn't as tender as a chicken wing. So what we do is we season it for like 24 hours, and then we'll rinse that seasoning off, and then we'll cover it in its own duck fat, and we'll put it in the oven for like 3 hours at a really low temperature, 325. And that term is called confit, where anytime you cook something in its own fat. And these get super tender, and they're very gelatinous, so they're nice and chewy, and the skin crisps up great. And then we treat it with your hot aioli, the sriracha aioli, the blue cheese, some roasted corn. So you're getting a lot of elements in this dish that you can do, and it's a lot of fun to do at home.
Yeah, and now, are you all going to have this on the menu at E2?
This is going to be on our new menu. This is something that once we started to do it, it really just kind of took off, and the customers really love it.
Oh, well, it smells wonderful right now. Just to let you know, E2's not open on Sunday.
Not open on
Sunday.
Sunday.
But you could come in like on any other day of the week and grab a bunch of these, because I tell you what, this will impress. This will very much impress any guest you bring to the house. And I guess you wouldn't have to tell them where you got it. You can say, hey, I made this on my own.
Absolutely.
Right? Hey,
Absolutely.
Why not? So it's sort of like fall off the bone kind of stuff, too, isn't it? Because once you've brined it and you've kept it there. So what's the best way to do this once we've got it up? If somebody wanted to try this at home, and they could.
If you want to try this at home, you can. If you have the patience, do it in the pan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always a great way to do it, because you're going to crisp your skin. And you just have to, do it a little slowly.
Okay.
But if you have a tabletop fryer, that will work even better, because then you're going to crisp up the whole wing, and then it'll be nice and crispy, where it'll hold on to that aioli and the blue cheese.
Okay. So you put some aioli in the pan right here. Yeah, we're ready to do this.
Let's plate it up.
It smells so good.
So we got our wings,
right.
and as much or as little as you want. If you want it really spicy, go all in.
We love it spicy around here.
I like to put the sriracha in the bowl and paint the sides.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a weird technique, and then when we just toss it around,
and it gets all coated.
It gets all coated.
Aioli, yeah.
And then now we got it all coated. We're going to take just a little bit of our blue cheese.
Now that's an interesting mixture of flavors here, blue cheese and the aioli.
Yes,
and then what have you got here?
And that's roasted corn.
Roasted corn.
So we got a lot of sweet, we got some spicy, we got it nice and creamy, and then when you just take them, you can plate them.
Oh, wow.
You line them up. Now, the best part about doing it that way is you have corn, you have blue cheese on every wing, on every bite.
You really do.
So
I like the way you did that.
I'm helping people out with not having to dip their food.
Yeah, there is something about keeping. Of course, it's still going to be a little messy. You're going to need a napkin.
Yeah, you're going to want a napkin. And then if you want more, you can always just a little bit more corn on top, a little bit more blue cheese, and we got a little green onion here just to get a little color.
Perfect. That looks incredible. Brian Mottola, chef from E2 Emerald's Eatery in Uptown Charlotte. You cannot do better than what this man can make. And there's the address. It's up there, Suite 100, up 135 Levine Avenue of the Arts. Brian, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We're looking forward to the Super Bowl, and we're looking forward to eating a few of these duck wings.
Duck wings.
Duck wings. How about try them out at E2? We'll be back right after this.